What's up, YouTube? It has been a while since I posted my last YouTube video, so I thought it was time to get back on the YouTube train. And it's been about 5 months since I posted last, and that's because I've been growing a little nuggie inside here. I am 28 weeks on Monday, which is the start of my 3rd trimester, which is great. I'm super excited to be in the last 3 months of my pregnancy. And I thought this would be a good time to start doing some YouTube videos so I can help some of you mamas out there who are curious of what you can do in your 3rd trimester and how to stay active in those last 12 weeks. I know these last 12 weeks you're going to be the most difficult because you're going to be the biggest and you're going to just want this pregnancy to be over. But it's still important to stay as active as you can, and really just, even if it's just a simple walk to the park and back, no matter what it is, just to stay active, keep your body moving. I honestly believe that that is why I haven't had as many symptoms as maybe some others have. I haven't really experienced any swelling, other than obviously my face, because my face is bad. But other than that, I haven't really had any swelling. I really don't have a lot of nausea. I have a little bit here and there, but nothing that's unbearable. I haven't had any morning sickness, which I know is probably nothing to do with the fact that I'm staying active. But it is, I think it's helping. I think being active and trying to stay on top of, my diet and being active is really helping. I know that you can't control all the weight gain. You're gonna gain weight. I'm 28 weeks, I have 12 weeks left, and I've already gained 25 pounds. Well, like 23 pounds. I'm gonna take those 2 pounds back real quick. So yeah, I just hope that this little series, this little 12-week series is going to help some of you and give you some ideas of what you can do in the gym. The one thing though that I just wanna say today is if you haven't been lifting weights, please, please, please don't go into the gym and just start lifting weights if you're pregnant. You need to work into it. It's not something that you can just go in and do. I don't want you to hurt yourself or your baby. Even though being active is important and working out is something that is very beneficial for you and baby, I just don't want you to jump into something that you haven't already been doing. So you can take my workouts, take the weights out of them, just use your body weight, and you can do the exact same movements, and that will be great. Some of you are probably wondering where I am. I'm actually sitting in my construction zone of a house. Chaz and I just got married about 2 months ago, and we bought a home. We closed on our home last week, and we have been renovating it. Today's our last day, hopefully, of renovation, then we get to move in. And we're so excited to finally have a home of our own. So, this is our living room. Construction, half painted over here and not painted over here, and it's gonna be great. It looks like a mess now, but it's going to be great. Let's go work out. All right, here is my workout for today. I started out on the treadmill, and I did record it, but I turned my camera the wrong way, so it didn't work. So I'll show you what I do on the treadmill next workout. But then after I get off the treadmill, I always just go through some stretches and some body weight movement just to make sure that my body, my joints and my muscles are ready to go. I've noticed while I've been pregnant that it does take a little bit longer for my body to get warmed up and ready to go, which is fine. So I take that extra amount of time to really make sure that my body is ready before I start lifting any weights, because I don't want my body to get injured in any way. I then moved into the squat rack, and I just started out with the bar. I do just one set of 10 to 15 of these, just until I feel like my body and my hips and my knees are ready. I just really focus on my core while I'm doing this, and I focus on my form most of all while I only have the bar. And if anything feels weird, then that's the time to adjust it. I then put on 25s, so this is 95 pounds. I just did 3 sets of 10 in the squat rack today. 95 pounds is as heavy as I will go. I won't go any heavier than that because obviously I don't want to put any strain on my stomach area or any strain on the baby by pushing too much weight. I supersetted it with some squat presses. Those are 12-pound weights that I'm holding, and I do about 12 to 15 of these. This brings in a little bit of cardio, which is really nice. So this will get your heart rate going. This is a great superset. I do it at least once a week because I love it so much. This is the next little circuit that I made. I started with a seated shoulder press. I'm holding 15-pound dumbbells. I can hold more, but I'm doing higher rep ranges, and I did a set of 12 here. I did 3 sets of 12 of every movement that I did. I recommend that you sit down while you do your shoulder presses so you don't put any pressure on your lower back if you are standing. I then went into a straight leg deadlift. I'm only using 40 pounds, that bar is 40 pounds, and my knees get bent a little bit more than usual just to make sure that my back stays straight and there's no strain at all on my stomach. I really focus on going down slow and then coming up relatively fast just to really feel that stretch in my hamstrings. I then move on just to a row, single arm row. I'm holding a 20-pound dumbbell. Like I said before, I could do more weight, but I choose the 20 pounds just so I can get a higher rep range. I think higher rep ranges are more important at this stage than for me to do lower rep ranges with heavier weight. This is the next circuit that I did. Everything here is 3 sets of 10 to 12 again. This is just single armed lat pull down. I love single arms more than if I were to use the straight bar because I feel like you get more of a workout if you are only focusing on one side of your body instead of both sides. And I'm really sore afterwards every time I do with just single armed. I then moved into step ups. I'm not using any weight. And you can't see it, but I'm standing in a place where if I lost my balance, I could grab onto the bar above me. I would make sure when if you're going to do step-ups, that you are standing somewhere that you too can grab onto something if you lose your balance. Balance is not the best thing when you're pregnant, so just make sure that you're not anywhere where you can fall. And then I went into upright rows. And while I did these, I did 50 pounds, but while I did them, I made sure that I was kind of leaning back a little bit just to take off any pressure or any kind of movement coming from my stomach. I wanted to make sure that I was only using my shoulders and not my back, or not my stomach or my core. So I really focused on pulling and leaning back a little bit and making sure I'm pulling with my shoulders. I finish off my workout with some banded glute raises. Just some kickbacks. I do these in almost all of my workouts because, obviously I want to keep my bum in shape. I use the band when I put the band, if you notice right here, I put it around my other knee on the ground, just like that. So when you're kicking back, the band will stay in place. And that was the end of my workout. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope that this helps you and gives you some ideas. and I will see you next week when I am 29 weeks.